Everyone. I had a lot of trouble writing this speech. I have learned over this process of writing my senior speech that I am a horrible writer, and most of the things I say don't make any sense. I wanted to make this speech funny, but I realized if I did this, I'd probably offend a lot of people and get talked to by Mr. Forrester. So I decided to take another route. Over the past 4 years of high school, I've gone to two different schools, Manatee High and St. Stephen's. Although both of these schools are very different, they both gave me an opportunity to explore what I excel in and what I am passionate about. Over the past 4 years, I've tried to find myself and figure out what I am good at. I started out with pursuing an interest in science. My freshman year, I became very interested in marine biology. I love the ocean and wanted to become a marine biologist. I even became a summer intern at Mote Marine so I could learn more about marine life. My dream of becoming a marine biologist was on track until my sophomore year. During my sophomore year, I took chemistry honors, thinking it was going to be like any other science class and that I would pick it up easily. I then realized that I just didn't understand chemistry and I had a lot of trouble in the class. I would go to the teacher for help every day after school, but he would just become frustrated by my inability to learn the material. I ended up failing my chemistry final. And I'm not talking about a St. Stephen's fail. I actually failed it. I then realized that to become a marine biologist, you have to be good at chemistry. I then gave up being a marine biologist and ruled out becoming a chemist, or anything involving chemistry. I then started focusing my attention on math, to see if I was good enough at it to explore a career path involving it. Now, before I go into math, fun fact about me. In 5th grade, I was awarded Duke Tips, which meant that I was in the top 5% for math. My mom always thought it was a mistake and they gave it to the wrong person. I aced math at Manatee, but the teacher could care less about teaching us, and let's be honest, everyone got an A. I then came to St. Stephen's and was lucky enough to have Mrs. Bolton for a math teacher. Although Mrs. Bolton was the best math teacher I could ask for, I realized that I didn't understand a lot of mathematic concepts and had to work really hard to try and understand the material. I then thought about seeing if I would take interest in history. I quickly realized in Mr. Ruminat's A-Push class that I had no business being a historian or a politician. I always got confused with the dates and it didn't interest me at all. I was so confused that over time, whenever I was asked a question in A-Push, I would simply answer Rosa Parks. Don't ask why or how I came up with it, but it just stuck when I never knew the answers. I then moved my way into the arts to see if it sparked any interest or passion from me. I quickly realized that I was not the best artist and could only draw stick figures with big heads. I also knew that I was a horrible singer just because, well, anyone with ears knows that my singing voice sounds like a dog dying. As you can see, I've tried a lot of things, and I haven't found anything that has piqued my interest or something that I was talented at, and that's okay. I've gone through high school thinking something was wrong with me because I haven't found something that I was passionate about to make a career out of. But I then realized, although I don't make a 4.0 GPA, I have a gift of my own, finding the fun in life. I know that I am no Albert Einstein, but I am happy with the person I am. Just because I haven't discovered what I'm good at or super passionate about doesn't mean that I won't be as successful as someone who is Ivy League bound. I have done well in all my classes, but I really had to work hard to get the grades I do, and it was not my favorite use of time. But through all the ups and downs, I have found happiness with life and myself. I wouldn't trade anything for all the experiences and memories that I made in high school. Because of these experiences, I am the outgoing, bubbly person I am today, who isn't afraid to fail. I realize that although I am not passionate about AP US history, chemistry, or analysis and functions, I am passionate about life. I am passionate about happiness and making friendships that'll teach me more than any textbook can. I would like to start by thanking all of my friends that I have made at St. Stephen's, who have supported me for the person I am. I want to thank Hannah Arndt for loving me and always being someone that I can talk to no matter what. I also want to thank Molly Setzma. Although she couldn't be here today, I've had some of the craziest memories with her, and I wouldn't trade our friendship for anything. Cam, you've always been there to support me, and you have believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. and I'm thankful for everything you do for me and putting up with me for this whole time. Meemaw, thank you for everything you do for me and coming all the way from North Carolina to see me. Elle, I know that we are fighting most of the time, but I'm gonna miss you next year. You're always there to help me when I need you, and I'm lucky to have a sister like you. Mom, words can't describe how much you mean to me. You've always tried to keep me in one piece, and without you, I'd probably be in a wheelchair by now. Mom, stop. Dad, I know that I'm the closest thing to a boy that you will ever have, and I know how much you hate it every time I come home with a juice cleanse. But you've always been there to support me, and you push me to be the best person I can be. If there's one thing you can take away from my wise words, it would be to stop taking life so seriously and have fun. Thank you.